All right, let's get into the US and Iran. There's a question here that might just change everything.
This is all about America's long quest to finally solve the so-called problem of Iran.
So our story kicks off after World War II. America believed it could, well, engineer global order.
For Iran, that meant one thing: oil and containment. Stability was way more important than democracy.
And that led to the 1953 coup, Operation Ajax. They ousted a prime minister and brought back the Shah.
So, American interests were secure for a while, but this created a really deep and lasting grievance.
Then came 1979. The world just shifted. The Iranian Revolution literally changed everything. Suddenly, Iran wasn't a U.S. ally anymore. It became a revolutionary republic, totally hostile to America.
In the hostage crisis, that was it. That moment poisoned relations for decades to come.
And for Iranians, you have to understand this was a direct response to that flawed beginning in 1953.
America's response wasn't a head-on fight. Instead, it was a long game of isolation and pressure.
Pretty soon, new allies got involved. Israel and Saudi Arabia joined the U.S. in opposing Iran.
So now, the dragon wasn't just Iran. It became a massive regional rivalry with religion as a weapon.
The 2003 U.S. invasion of Iraq, it shattered the regional balance, creating a vacuum that Iran filled.
And things got messy. It became a shadow war of sanctions, cyber attacks, and proxy fights.
But listen, this is really important. The Iranian regime is not the same as the Iranian people.
Even inside Iran, people find ways to resist. Dissent and art persist even in the harshest places.
So this brings us to the big question. What would actually happen if the Iranian regime collapsed?
Well, one scenario is total internal collapse. We're talking fragmentation, civil war, and just chaos.
The other option? A military strike. That could easily trigger a full-blown regional war.
And this is where the big realization hits. See, Iran isn't just a disruptive force.
It's also a kind of anchor, a structural pillar. Its rivalry with the Saudis paradoxically structures the region.
Get rid of Iran and you don't get peace. You just get a violent power vacuum.
So, the real question is this: can you adapt from destroying threats to just managing a complex system?
Because the end of Iran wouldn't end conflict in the Middle East. It might just unmake it entirely.